Guys, so welcome back to another YouTube video. So in today's video we're going to be talking about how to create an online banking website. So this is going to be a very nice and wonderful tutorial, because in this tutorial I'm going to teach you about everything you need to know in building this online banking from scratch. All right, without wasting much time, let's get started. Now, I told you guys before, the hosting I'm going to be using, or the hosting I used for my banking website, either Azure hosting, Fintech, and another secret hosting. Now I'm going to put a link in the description to all of them in the description of this video. So just click on the description of this video, the description part, that is where the title is, right? Click on it and then you see the link to each of these hosting. So you can come pick anyone you want and you can start your web design, or you can start building your website. Now on this one, I'm going to use Azure hosting to come up with this. So now the first thing you want to do is to click on the link in the description to take you to this web hosting. What you want to do next is to come down here, scroll down and come up with your domain name. Now what domain name do you want to use for your banking website? So I could say bnkmf.com, whatever you want to call it. Now mind you, I already have a domain for this tutorial, so I just want to show you guys how this process is done. So, and also I told you guys in one of my videos, I did an old video and I explained that if you're creating a banking website, don't add any of those words like bank, trust, capital, don't add those words to it. So assuming this is it, I'm going to click on register. So once this is assuming this is it, I'm going to click on register. Now it's going to check if the domain name is available, right? So now I've clicked on register and it's checking if it's available. So now it's telling me it's available for 1900. So $1900 naira. So that's 19,000 naira. Sorry, 19,000 naira. So now you can select any of all these other extensions you want if you want. So if you are not using naira, you can select your preferred currency. Right? Underneath here, you're going to see your preferred currency. So you can select dollar, pounds. There are a lot of currency out here. To prove that's what I'm saying, so I'm going to open an incognito tab. Now this is because I'm doing it like that. I already have an account with them. You understand? That is why. So for your own case, it might not be so. Now this is currency. You can select any of the currency here, as you can see. All right. So I'm going to pick naira for now, and I'm going to click add to cart. Now once I'm done add to cart, click on web hosting. Now in web hosting, there is direct admin. There's cPanel. Now please avoid direct admin by all means. Just choose cPanel, because cPanel has a lot of configuration and it's more easier to use. So I'm going to click on cPanel and select the plan I want to use, which is this plan. So I'm going to select this plan and I'm going to make payment. Now these people allow crypto payment, card payment, whatever form of payment. They allow almost all form of payment, so you can use them and make payment. Now once you make payment, you'll be given a cPanel. The reason I'm not purchasing this is because I already have a domain I'm going to use for this tutorial. So once you purchase it, you be given a cPanel just like this. And what you want to do next without wasting time is to click on file manager. Just set your file and open this file manager in a new tab. So now I have my file manager open, and the domain I'm going to use for this tutorial is tutorials.com.ng. Now this domain I purchased for the sole purpose of using for videos to teach on my YouTube channel. So this is it. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to click on upload. Now what I'm going to upload here is the file required, or the codes required to build this website. Now this code, the link to get this code is in the description of this video as well. So I'm going to arrange them, the code, the hosting, and whatever thing you need to build this kind of website. So I'm going to click on select, and I'm going to select the file, click on open. All right, so it's going to just do load up like this. So now we have the file uploaded. The next thing is to extract the file. So you click on extract file, and you allow it to extract completely on your file manager, right? So everything we've been doing it on our file manager. We uploaded the file, we are extracting the file now. Now why this is extracting? Okay, it has already extracted, so I'm going to click on close. Now for most people, once they extract this file, some of their file will be missing, right? So some files will be missing. Sometimes they will not see their .env file or whatever file. What you just have to do is to come to this setting option, click on this setting, click on document root, select the domain, show hidden file, disable, click on both options, check both of them, and click on save. And once you click on save, you get to everything visible. And the next thing is to click on this, right click, and click on edit. This option is to actually make the site visible, right? This option is to actually edit the site, add the backend function so it will start working. Now you go back to your cPanel. And once you're done, look for database. So you search for database. So I'm going to use database wizard. Open a new tab. Now database wizard, you could set up your database and call it whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to type this. I'm going to say this to be DEL. So whatever you want to call it, you can call it anything, right? So the next thing is DEL. I'm going to use the same thing, and this as the password. Now the reason I'm using this is because it will be more easier to remember and to write, right? Okay, so now once this is done, I'm going to click on create user. So once I click on create user, it's going to create the user account, and after that I'm going to click on all privilege. I'm going to click on make changes, right? So now the database I just created, I'm going to come back to my env. Now I'm going to change this option 1, change this other option 2, and change the database password 3. Now the other options here which are not really important to you, this is just the main one. Then your domain name, change here to your domain name. So I'm going to copy my domain name. Now for your own, you're not going to have this. You're going to have your public_html. That's what you're going to do your own. So I'm going to paste it here, right? So I'm going to click on save changes. Now I'm done with this part. So allow it save. So okay, we are done with this part. Now go back to your cPanel, search for php myadmin. Now this is the one you're looking for. Click on it. Now this php myadmin is where you upload the backend that actually is responsible for whatever goes on inside the site, right? Whatever goes on inside the site. So this is the one we just created. Click on it. So I'm going to click on import. So I'm going to click on choose file. So this is the one I'm going to select. I'm going to click on open. I'm going to click on import. All right. So this is database. I'm clicking on import. Now once I import it, that shows that I'm actually on the right path. It's going to install perfectly, right? So give it some time. So allow it upload. All right, import has been successfully 164 queries executed. Now click on it. Now you can see all the activities on it, right? So you can see all the activities on it. You could go check the settings from this part. As you can see, this is the major settings which you are going to encounter on the admin. So the next thing you want to do is to change your site address. So on the site address, remember we're using this. So let me copy the way we did it in .env. All right, so copied and replace here. Click on enter. Right, just in case you check everything to be sure that everything is okay. So once everything is okay, you go to user and check if the users are okay as well. All right, so just have just one users. All right, so remedy blah 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 blah. So okay, Now user number, account, amount. All right, so everything seems okay, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everything seems okay. So let's go to our website and see how the site look. All right, so now we forgot to change our PHP, so we're going to select PHP version to 8.1. So let's look for PHP. So you can select the general PHP, but I always prefer multi PHP. So here I can select the exact domain PHP I want. So I've actually changed the PHP version to 8.1. So let's load. All right, so this is the website. This is how it looks. This is the home page. Now we can work on everything that you have here. So this is it. Now I'm going to click on login. As you can see, you can change the color to black if you want. So I'm going to click on login. I prefer the dark design. So when I click on login, now I'm going to use an email and password. As you can see, everything is customizable. You can recode everything and set everything from admin. So you enter your email and your password. So then it asks you for your PIN. So you enter your PIN. So you click on verify. So once you click on verify, it's going to verify the PIN and check if the PIN is actually successful. Now if it works, you from there on access your admin dashboard. Now this is how it looks on dark design. So this is how it looks, as you can see. And if we turn off the light design, this is how it will look on light design. So as you can see, right, it looks very beautiful, guys. So you can do transactions, you can do card. Now I'm going to show you the mobile view. The mobile view is actually more interesting. As you can see, this is a card. You could transfer to local bank, transfer to international banks. You could deposit, you could swap currency. So you can use credit card, PayPal, Bitcoin, USDT, and bank transfer. Enter the amount and choose what you want to deposit. So currency swap, so loans, tax refund, grants, and you can do your own setting here. Right. So you can set your details here, right? All right. So this is how it looks. It looks very beautiful, right? Very, very beautiful. So you can do a lot of things here on this account. You can do a lot of things. So now the next thing is we're going to go to the admin. But before that, let me take some screenshots so we can use for our thumbnail design. We want to design it for the thumbnail. So I'm going to use this. Select where I want. So I'm going to select this and screenshot. So let me raise this a bit. All right, so save. So I just screenshotted this, right? And as well, let me screenshot the card option. Now for the card option, I'm going to do full page screenshot. And this is how I screenshot my platform so as to show people that okay, this is how the website look. A lot of times I don't keep demo of websites because I don't need them to be alive, right? I just okay, this doesn't work. This didn't work perfectly. It didn't work out the way I want. But let me keep this. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to do a lot. All right, it has downloaded. Okay, so let me just take a screenshot again and see if it's going to work. So when people come to my DM and ask me they want to see how the website look, what I just do to them is I show them this screenshot of the website so that they can see it for themselves. All right. So if it doesn't work perfectly, I just go back to the option I use. So this is the one I always use. So I'll just click on it I'll select the option I want. So this is I want, so I'm going to click on this. So I'm going to save this. That's 2. All right, so you can see, check on for the histories, transaction histories. You can see now this bank is actually good. It's interesting. We're just checking out the user side right now, so we could do the admin side in a few minutes, but let's finish from the user side. Okay, so this is transaction page. All right, so let's go to the admin side, right? So to visit the admin, you just have to go to your website. Now there is a what's it called, right? There is an installation folder within the file, so that you do not have to crack your head. So see the installation folder here, so you don't have to crack your head. Just use the .env and site URL AUT blah blah blah, and you are good. Admin. So let's just follow everything there. So this slash, so I'm going to copy this. auto/login. So once that is done, I'm going to copy the admin details and paste. You see, so then copy the password so that you can always log into admin anytime you feel like. All right, so now once you log in, you remember to change your admin login details, right? This is a general details. Anyone that have access to this kind of site, once they see this kind of site, they can easily change the details, right? So it looks exactly like online trader website. So this looks exactly like online trader website, right? So let me save this. No, don't worry. All right, it looks exactly like online trader website. So this is everything. Grant permission, virtual card. Right, so you can click on app settings. Almost everything that looks like, almost everything you have here is everything about online trader, right? So you can change your website name, change your details, change your logo, change whatever you need to change. Now transfer code for your bank, you can rename it IMF code, Swift code, clearance code, tax code. This is 5 billing code, and the messages, you can rename everything. So you could turn off anyone you want to turn off and turn on anyone you want to turn on. Right, so preference, so which currency do you want to use, right? So contact email, as you can see, KYC, enable email verification, and all that. So if you want to set Google login, you're going to set it here, and if you want to set SMTP, you're going to set SMTP here. Now theme display, these are the themes that are available. This is one we are using now. You can always select anyone you want, right? So manage user. A lot of people want to know how you can actually manage users, right? So you click on users and then you scroll to the end and click on manage. Once you click on manage, you can either credit user or debit user, or click on this drop down. You see what you can do: generate transaction, edit balance, account user limit, transfer limit, two-factor authentication. So everything here you can do, right? So I think that should be all for this video. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on our next video. So bye for now, guys. Bye bye.